Hi, I'm Iain.
And I'm Joel from Kids in Glass Houses, and you're watching Block TV.
It's me, Sarah Jane. I'm at the forum with two of the guys from Kids in Glass Houses, Iain and Joel.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys? Now let's go straight in talking about the first single, Gold Blood, from the album In Gold Blood.
Yes.
Now you guys kind of gave it away for free at first. What was the thinking process behind that?
We were made to do it.
We were forced.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nah, it's good to give something free away after we've been away for a while, just to keep people interested and just to bring them back in.
Like a musical carrot.
Yeah, we're a band that likes to give, you know. No, it kind of gives everyone a little taster of sort of what's to come, and it all went pretty mental when we gave it away. Like we got
The servers crashed, right?
Yeah. Like
on the website.
We were lucky enough to have Zane Lowe play the tune and announce that it was going up for free download, and like the website couldn't handle the sort of rush of people. So that was quite flattering.
Zane, isn't it? When he mentions something, that's when it just kicks off.
Yeah,
so it's pretty good to have him.
No, it was wicked. Like, we couldn't have asked for a better start, really. And I think the people that managed to get it enjoyed it. It was a bit of a shame that not everyone that went on there managed to get the track, but the album's out now.
So guys, what can we expect from the UK tour?
We've got a couple of cool things planned. We've got some UV paint and some UV lights. We brought out our friend's brass section to add another kind of dimension to the show. What else have we got?
We're just trying to recreate sort of the Animals video. We've got like a whole sort of UV section planned out, and I'm just repeating what you just said.
So new rave meets a brass ensemble, kind of.
Classic rave. As you would.
And there's evidence of the...
we've been painting T-shirts and hoodies and all sorts, and we're just trying to, put on a sort of spectacle, I guess.
I did actually see one hanging up outside, so it didn't get on anything. I thought I'd nick that later, but if it's for your stage production... After the show, exactly. And obviously, you're friends with the Lost Prophets, and you've been on tour with people like Paramore. Have these guys had... what would you... If you could put into words the influence they've had on you, what would you say?
I guess it's just learning lessons. I mean, when we toured with those bands, we didn't really know how to put on a show in a sort of big venue or anything like that. And so I guess when you play with these bands, you sort of watch and you're like, oh, okay, it's, it's not all about playing 100 miles an hour and like ploughing through it. It's about taking your time and like putting on a show and just, getting people involved. And I guess that's sort of the main thing we've taken from them, apart from Joel's trying to imitate Hayley's hair.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Couldn't quite get the shade of red.
Is there anyone new that is bubbling around that you're thinking, I like them, either as a solo artist or a band?
I haven't got anyone new for a long time, really.
It's quite hard to sort of... There's so much, like, music out there. Like, it's quite hard to keep your finger on the pulse. I mean, I've been listening to loads of sort of old stuff, if anything. But we got out with us 3 sort of hot UK bands on tour with us at the moment. Save Your Breath, who are sort of a pop punk band, they do that really well. They're from Newport, which is just by us. We got Blitz Kids, who are sort of quite an interesting progressive rock band, I guess. They're from sort of up north somewhere. It's all the same.
So do you always like to kind of roll with people from your area?
Yeah, we try.
Keep it Welsh rock.
Yeah, and then
get the Manics out. Get them all out.
And then Francesca as well, who's sort of a stadium rock sounding sort of band, and everyone seems to be doing quite well for themselves in the British rock scene. So it's good. It's good to keep it healthy and keep it sort of homely.
Who inspired you to first pick up the guitar?
Noel Gallagher.
And me. Well, air guitar anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. No. And for some reason I haven't played Gibson guitars until about the age of 24. But
because they have a pressure instrument.
Yeah. Too young to afford it.
Bit pricey.
It's worth it.
Worth it in the end. If anybody could cover a Kids in Glass Houses song, who would it be? Who would you get to do? You?
Prince.
Sick.
I think he'd hate us though. Just be like, these aren't musicians.
Nice. Now let's talk fashion for a moment. When you guys are sort of getting ready, do you keep it quite simple? I see obviously you've got the t-shirts and the jeans, but is there anyone who really takes a while to get ready in the band? There's 5 of you after all. It must be a diva.
Come and see us just before we go on stage today. There'd be a lot of faffing about.
Yeah.
Then I can judge.
Lots
I
of
did go in
painting.
your dressing room by mistake, and that's pretty blinged out, to be quite honest with
Yeah.
you.
Nice.
Because I thought this was your dressing room, but it's your press room. I was like, you know, bands, they don't need much, but you guys have got it going on upstairs.
Yeah, no, you know, we like to live lavishly, apparently.
Are you into trainers, or are you more sort of brogues? Well, you've got the DMs going on, haven't you?
Kind of a boot
Shoes.
band at the moment, isn't it?
Shoes and boots.
Boot band, I like that.
Yeah.
And shades, are you one for the aviators or the Ray-Bans or anything like
I'm
that?
more of a Wayfarer or Clubmaster kind of guy.
The classic.
So Ian, there's one thing I've got to speak to you about before we wrap this interview. Arsenal.
Yeah.
I read that you were caught at an Arsenal game. And at first, my 2 thoughts were, this is great because we've got something in common. My second thought was, how terrible are Arsenal doing right now?
It's pretty dire. I don't know what to say really. Like you can't. There's no way you can get rid of him. He's done the club too well.
I want him out, Wenger.
No, he's done too well for the club. Who would you get in to replace him?
We lost against Tottenham on Sunday.
Yeah, I know it's hard to swallow, but
We're bottom of the league. QPR are above us.
yeah, no, Swansea are as well. No, I don't know. I guess you have to have faith in him. I mean, everything he's done for the club. I just wish he'd signed some players. That's all. And
He's on borrowed time, and I'll be honest with you,
Yeah.
I've had enough.
We'll see what happens. I just wish he wouldn't spend over the odds for youth players and he'd just invest in Gary Cahill.
He needs like a Gibson player, like
Yeah.
you know, a Gibson guitar slash.
Yeah, he needs slash up front.
slash up. And also, before we go, you're a Star Wars fan, right?
Yeah, massive Star Wars fan.
Are you a Star Wars fan as well, Joel?
No, or football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sci-fi and football.
Joel's not really a fan of fun. So,
I don't know.
You can call Star Wars an Arsenal fan right now, but yeah.
yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, thank you too.